Alright, this is Retro here, bringing you some initial gameplay, thoughts, impressions, and kind of reviewish stuff without scores for the game Habroxia 2, developed by Lilymogames and published by Eastasiasoft. Now, if you played Habroxia 1, you kind of know what to expect here. I do think they expanded on it, and I think they did a good job of the expansion, and then some other aspects and whatnot. Let's get into this. The controls, it's kind of like a shmup twin stick shooter combo here. You fly with the left stick, you shoot with the right stick. You got some special weapons being used with some of the bumpers, and you have various ones. You got like homing missiles, and you got bombs and stuff, and you unlock them as you go and you beat levels. And there's a bar at the top of the screen that auto charges up, and if you wait for it to charge longer, you get more either shots or power or whatever to this said special weapon. Now you can fire them forward, you can fire them backwards, depending if you hit a right bumper or a left bumper. I think that was kind of an interesting concept to add. You don't have to just hold it down to charge it up. For these special weapons, they kind of just auto charge up to a point. You get some pickups you can pick up, laser, shields, and whatnot. You could use those with another bumper button. And then there's also a boost option. And you can see the bar below your health there. It's not just boosting that makes you go faster, no. It also has a damaging aspect to it. It's also like an attack. You can attack enemies with it. You can break through barriers. And you fill that up by pickups that enemies drop. We'll talk about the overall map here a little bit. Most shmups, you kind of just progress level to level and stuff. This one actually has a map with branching pathways. And some of the levels, you have options of like going into a different path in the level. And I guess you could call them hidden, although they're not that hard to find. They're mostly breaking really big, obvious boulders that are blocking the way. And to get to the final boss, you do have to go explore every path. But like I said, they're not that hard to find. It's not like you need a guide or anything for them. And then there's a little space station that shows how many upgrades you have purchased. We'll go into that next. So there is a shop that you can purchase the upgrades from. You pick up the credits from defeating enemies, getting different ranks at the end. Will grant you more credits, and there's a variety of options. Shot power, pickups, shot speed. Kind of the typical things you would expect. And then let's talk about sound for a minute. When you first go into the tutorial, it has this very Mega Man-y vibe. And I was like, oh my goodness. If you guys know how much I like Mega Man and the soundtracks from those, oh man, it was great. I think the sound in this game, well done, very well done. Like a fine, well done hamburger. Enemy-wise, there's a variety of bosses. And if you played Habroxia 1, you'll see some familiar faces along the way. And there are also the additions of bounties on enemies. There's like a special colored enemy, and if you beat them, you got the bounty, and you get some little bonus credits and whatnot for them. And you can go through the levels and try to get all the bounties. And so then also there are astronauts, just like in the first to rescue, granting you a little bit of a bonus there. Crashing in this game is actually not an insta-kill. In like most shmups, you just lose a bunch of your health. However, you only get like one ship essentially. So after all your health is depleted, you do have to retry the level there. I will say difficulty, there are New Game Plus modes in this. I think the initial mode, pretty much anyone should be able to beat. Because you could just grind out enough stuff to power up your attack and speed, so it's pretty trivial. But in subsequent runs, it does become more difficult, and you do actually have to try even after having maxed out the ship. I'd say even in playthrough number 2, it does become somewhat difficult, even with having like max shot and max fire rate and things of that nature. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I have to say for this one. I did enjoy it. I do enjoy shmups. I do enjoy things with RPG elements, which this does have. I think content-wise, it does have more than Habroxia 1. It's not like super expansive, but it's fun for what it is. I enjoyed my time with it. I think playthrough 1 took me like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours-ish. There is a little bit of meat on the bones of this this shmup here. Like I said, after you beat the first one, you can actually unlock boss rush mode. You can unlock a boost mode where you're just constantly in boost and you try to dodge things, and then also it lets you roll into a new game plus. Give it a go if shmups and things are something you enjoy in twin stick shooting action. Let me know if you guys have played it in the comments below, what you guys think. With that being said, everybody, have a good night, good morning, enjoy your games. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys again next time.